until she saw her husband resolutely step into the universe, then turn into a shooting star and completely vanish into the sky. Only then did the woman realize her husband had never been waiting for the meteor shower. He was waiting for the chance to leave Earth for good, but by the time she figured it out, everything was already too late. The vast night sky only left behind the fading shadow of his final goodbye. It was in this moment that she truly understood what heartbreak meant, but getting to this point was entirely her own doing, because the man never really belonged to this planet. 3 years ago his spaceship malfunctioned, and he crash-landed on Earth by accident, right when the woman was being hunted down due to family infighting. In that critical moment, the man stepped in without hesitation, and used his superpowers to save her from the attackers. That twist of fate made them fall for each other at first sight. Eventually the man chose to stay on this blue planet, and gave everything he had to help her reclaim her family business. He even used his powers to turn her into the richest person in the world. Soon the two got married and had a child, building a happy family together. And the man took care of all the housework, to ease the burden on his wife, doing everything he could to look after the two of them. But the good times didn't last. The man slowly noticed his wife had grown cold and distant, like she had suddenly become someone else. So to find out the truth, he secretly followed her one day while she was out, and ended up discovering she had rekindled things with her first love. Even their daughter was calling the ex-dad. Yet the man didn't lose his temper or cause a scene. Instead he used his powers to freeze time, then instantly appeared in front of the three of them, holding their family photo in his hands and studying it quietly. Deep down he actually felt no anger, because he knew it was finally time for him to leave. The truth was the energy in his body had been slowly draining, just so he could stay on this planet. So maybe leaving now was the best decision. But he never expected the ex to try to finish him off, slamming the gas and hitting him hard with the car, because only with the man truly gone could the ex's plans go uninterrupted. The badly injured man was rushed to the hospital and needed surgery, but the doctors couldn't reach his wife at all, since she was busy tending to the ex's wounds, completely ignoring whether her husband lived or died. Just then the man woke up, and immediately used his powers to freeze time again. At that point he thought the crash had been caused by business enemies, because not long ago his wife had been kidnapped, and nearly killed by those same people. It was him who risked his life to take the hit for her, and save her from dying. Thinking of that made him worry for his wife and daughter's safety, so despite the pain he forced himself to rush home, only to walk in and see his wife happily having dinner with her ex. And when she saw her husband covered in injuries, she acted like she didn't even notice. Instead she introduced the ex as her new assistant, and their daughter's private tutor, then told him that he'd be living with them from now on. After hearing that, the man's heart was completely shattered. He just wanted to leave the planet as soon as possible, so he contacted a scientist at the research institute to confirm the exact time the next spaceship would land on Earth, then threw away every single photo of the three of them, determined to cut all ties with his wife and daughter. But just before he could leave, the ex accused him of causing the car crash on purpose, and without asking for the truth, his wife slapped him across the face, then furiously cursed him for being despicable, for supposedly using dirty tricks to set up her ex behind her back. He was completely stunned, until their daughter spoke up and revealed the truth.